Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Not the most accurate pass. This is Batistuta. Mbappe! He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Conte. And this is Raul. Knocks it into space. Schlotterbeck. Alexander-Arnold. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Van Basten. Taken back almost at once. And this is Van Basten. Mbappe. Gently done. Now it's Van Basten. And it's Hakimi. He has found the way through. Hakimi. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, this is a great position. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Mbappe. This looks promising. Raul. That's a lovely, neat pass. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Messi. Fernandes. And here's Mbappe. Messi. And Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And he's being shifted off it. Makaleli, very much a man of this moment. Van Basten.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Out towards the flank. Makaleli. And it's De Bruyne. This might spell danger. Shapes to shoot! And he's there to clear it. Makaleli. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Messi. He's through and the finish!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Raul. Conte. Now it's Puskas.
That's good play from him.
Fernandes. And it's Batistuta. Raul. Raul going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is Puskás.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Now it's Van Basten. Good ball over the top. Now it's pushed, takes a shot! Corner number 2 then. Punched away. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Fernandez. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hakimi. Conte. Van Basten. Raúl. And it's Messi. Pedri. And here's Mbappe. Well, that is one way to stop him. And here's Fernandez. And it's Pedri. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
That was travelling. Hakimi. And there's the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Batistuta. Muscular approach does pay off here. Conte. Oh, it's Van Basten. And it's Messi. Fernandez. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's superb. Van Basten. Driving forward. Now it's Kante. He's found a way through. Kante had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
And no, that was never going to make it. Mbappe. Messi. That is a great pick out. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Batistuta! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Looking to play him in. It's played through for him. He's got away. Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that's aimed into the middle.
Well played and well cleared. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Threads one in, and there's green grass ahead of him. Chance! No mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Nicely weighted ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That's an imaginative pass. Howson. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Puskás. Decent chance! Pedri. For Messi. And it's Fernandes. Now it's Puskás. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. And it's Fernandes. And this is Batistuta. And that has sent him sprawling. Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. One back. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Now it's Batistuta.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That has been cut short. That has not gone well. Now it's Van Basten. Well read, nice interception. Vardiol. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. No, that's been intercepted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many...
And he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And another try! And he hits the net! And just like that, he hits 50. Barcelona could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And he's there to get it away. Makaleli into the channel. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Puskás. Makaleli. Cannavaro robs him of possession. Batistuta. And the referee brings it to a close. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Van Basten picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly. and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Manchester United have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite...
Puskás! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Puskás demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So, a breakthrough already. Hakimi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Salah. And the shot! Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. Now, who's going to be first to this? Look at the space here. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, shooting chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Lovely pass, but it's Asa! No mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their man...
There's the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again, in double quick time! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Messi. And a chance! And somehow he kept it out.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Oh, this looks sharp. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Looking to play him in. Makalele with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Lobbed in behind. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Conte. Now it's Van Basten. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that's superb. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. Donnarumma looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Oh no, he's managed to miss it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Donnarumma claims comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence. Modric. Hazard. And that's a throw-in. Onana. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Makalele with a definite fell there. Makalele has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
Now he's got space here, and that could set him on his way. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that has been slung wide. Oh, sweet feet. Hazard! Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mohamed Salah could try cutting inside here. Conte. And it's Hazard. Good running, strong and purposeful. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Not the most accurate pass. Onana. Pass somewhat off target. Strong running down that left flank. Messi. And it's half-time here. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Barcelona 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. Here we go again. And that has put paid to that. Hazard. Now it's Puskas. That's been cut out, well played. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Makalele. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. He has found the way through.
Wow, look who's involved.
Hazard with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and...
Hazard!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Oh, he's burst through!
Might want to be careful there.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Puskas. Modric. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Just about up to the hour now. It's played through for him. And that's a simple one for the keeper. De Bruyne. Now it's Puskas. Now it's De Bruyne. He is through, and De Bruyne! Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Well, that pass isn't the best. Azar, and it goes cross-field. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Well, plenty of early set pieces here. And they've got rid. He's having a go! Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Shot could be on. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Puskas. Trippier. He's in space and looking for options. Now it's Van Basten. That has ended up in no man's land.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Messi. Azar. Now it's Puskas, and here's Kante. Oh, important interception. Chance for a shot! Modric. Messi. Now it's Van Basten. Van Basten! They've scored! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Makaleli, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's had it taken off him. And here's Azar. And he's managed to get free. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. So what can they conjure from this one? It's hit the crossbar! Conte. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Van Basten. And this is Van Basten. Oh, that's a key interception. Van Dijk. It's run loose here. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Azar. Van Basten. For Conte. He won't be happy with that one. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now.
And now I'd just like to
Van
read out how
Basten
fan
taking in the
club members were
accolades,
celebrating
having
their
been named
birthdays
man of the
today.
match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Barcelona get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So it's down to business here. 26th of May 2005, Istanbul, and one of the most famous of all famous comebacks in football, and this man was its catalyst.
Well, come to think of it, Peter, he has a fair share of famous comebacks over his career, but if you think context, this has to be it.
3-0 down at half-time, and his header just after the break sparked that extraordinary miracle against one of Europe's finest teams, finest defences. It is, of course, the legend, the leader, that is Stevie G. Turns and goes, he's tried one! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Conte. Now it's Puskas. Now it's Van Basten. Azar. Now it's Bebeto. Messi. Messi! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Tries to play it through, and Bebeto! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Azar. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And the shot! Really well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to one
shot, surely! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And he's gone backward. He's going for goal! Oh, it's come off the upright. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now a sudden chance to counter. Schlotterbeck.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cannavaro. And here's Kante. Manchester United upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Takes the shot! Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Gabriel looking for the run. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Gerrard. And it's Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. And Hazard. Now it's Van Basten. Looking to play him in. Oh, perfectly measured that. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Puskás is behind this one, looking here to alter the direction of the game. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, good-looking ball. Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. 15 minutes till half-time. Tries from a long way out. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Manchester United have their third corner. Hakimi clears it away. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Makaleli has a shot! And again the keeper stands strong.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And it's Hazard. Passing nicely. He's gone for goal! Now, big chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So their fourth corner of the game. Bebeto plays it short. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's in on, can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. This time, surely! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They're up to 5 corners now. Bebeto goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, they've got it again. Hazard.
3 minutos de descuento.
That's a sharp pass. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Gerrard. Gerrard has been caught there, it's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Rodri. Upamecano. And Gabriel. Gerrard. Hazard has it in a wide position. Up he goes! Oh, the keeper's done it. And we hit half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
There's the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here.
They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And he's matched shot a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Bayer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. He'll try to keep this alive. And this is Hazard. Has a look and plays it forward. And that's another good win of the ball. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Van Basten. Hazard. Saliba. Rodri. Bebeto. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's picked his way through. Crosses it. Mbappe! It's off target and by quite a way. Hakimi. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the
face to... And De Bruyne! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Cambio de jugadores.
Manchester United can make their change now with a break in play. Rodri.
La asistencia a este partido
Gerrard.
asciende a 98.004.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. De Bruyne has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
Saliba. Gabriel. And Rafinha. Oh, it's Bebeto. Distributed tidily. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Takes a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Hakimi. Makaleli.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And here's Rafinha. Now there, and the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising!